live RC land. So you're missing your first minute of your race. I apologize about that. Man, I suck as a race director. So leading out, it's going to be Justin Hudson, Riley Everson in the 2, Haley Hardy in the 3. And I'll need about 6 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 6 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Hardy and Everson through the back jump section they go. Off the end of the straightaway. Hardy still within striking distance. 130 in, 330 to go. Hudson gets it wrong. Everson, and they both collect one another. So Haley just got to keep it rubber side down. These guys playing footsies. She's going to find herself up in the mix here soon enough. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Down the front straightaway, it is Everson on top. Hardy going to be in the 3. Hudson in the 2. Thank you, Chase. Good stop. Now Hudson getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Hardy getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Hardy gets it wrong. Hudson gets it wrong. It's rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau. Coming into the whip section, Hardy looking to the outside on Hudson. That's your battle royale for the top 2. Trying to find their way into that C-main event. Hudson shaking like a leaf in a tree on a winter summer day. Hard to see how that happens, but you never know. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Everson leading out. Hudson in that 2. Hudson getting it wrong on the center double. Here comes Haley. Haley looking to the inside. Your top 2 coming into the whoop section. That is your battle for final transfer spot. Diego trying to figure out how to stay vertical. His hair probably didn't lend to heaping him up correctly. Chase right there to get Hudson. Nicely done, Chase. Thank you very much. Haley and Hudson down the front straightaway they go. Meanwhile, Riley Everson, single, wants to keep it rubber side down. Find his way into that C-main event. Hudson coming into the whoops. Haley coming into the whoops. He gets it wrong in the bottom of the hill. Thank you, Logan. Haley grabs a fistful of throttle. I'll stop talking about you, Haley. Down the front straightaway, it is Justin Hudson. Haley Hardy in that 2 spot. In the 3 now. Everson working in the clean air. Backside triple, he puts it upside down. Marshals himself out with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Again, race number 1 on deck. Race number 2, I will need about 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with the next race. 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with the next race. Thank you, Brad. With under a minute to go, drivers under a minute to go. It is Riley Everson on top. Hudson getting it wrong in the center. Brooks right there to get him. Haley still not that far back. I'll stop talking about you again. Announcer's jinx coming in full circle. Race number 2. 17.5 lock timing G-main event. That is Everson again. Byers, Washington. That is a 3-car dance. Again, I will need 6 volunteer marshals after this race. I'll need 6 volunteer corner marshals after that race to help me out with less than 10. Thank you, Brooks. And that is going to be time. Everyone's going to be done when you cross start finish line. Hudson popping into the 2. You are done. Everson taking the win. You are done. Haley, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Are blowing off your areas. And just like that, I'm going to say, because I'm just that guy, Haley, Riley, and Hudson, you are in that C-main event. Drivers race number 1, turn them off, put them down. I need 6 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 2. So once again, Riley Everson, Justin Hudson, and Haley Hardy, you are in race number 4. That is your 21.5 lock timing C main event. Race number 2, 17.5 lock timing D main event. You kids can roll them out, check them in. Again, I'm going to need about 6 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out with this race.
Christopher Washington. Chris Byers.
It's going to be Riley Everson on the pole, Byers on the 2, Washington on the 3. Don't break them on warm-up, kids. Do not break them on warm-up. And with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. So we can get our cars lined up, guys. No more laps. We can get our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Everson on the pole, Byers on the 2, Washington on the 3. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Mr. Penley. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mr. Romero. Thank you, Mr.
45
Penley.
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Zach. Y'all know the routine. Let's have a little fun. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids are going. Sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded with your 17.5 lock timing D main event. Leading us out early on, it is going to be, who's it going to be? Riley Everson leading us out. Byers in the 2. Everson and Byers. Washington going to be my top 3. Race number 3. Going to be coming up at you next. That is my Novice B main event. Novice B main event going to be coming up at you next. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time here in your 2025 Desert Classic layout. Appreciate everyone coming on out. Appreciate all my volunteer marshals that have assisted me all day long. Byers leading us out. Everson in the 2. Byers put it upside down. Washington in the 3. Yep. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Chris Byers on top. Everson in the 2. Washington in the 3. Again, I'm going to need about 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 3. About 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with the next race. Again, appreciate all my volunteers for hopping out there helping me out. Greatly appreciate you guys and gals helping me out. you're talking about. You dealt with what I dealt today? Be surprised there's not more. We've already utilized them, but you can go get a Sprite and help yourself with that. With a minute left to go on the master clock, it is Chris Byers on top. Everson in that 2 spot. Byers off the end of straightaway. Coming in the back double. Gets a little wiggly koogly. No harm, no foul. Everson in that 2 spot. Washington's going to be rounding out my top 3. Watching the center, guys. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Penley. Race number 3, Novice B main event. Coming up at you next. Novice B main event. Coming up at you next. Again, appreciate everyone coming out today. Sincerely hope you guys are having a fun time. That is the name of the game after all. If not, underwater basket weaving, holding your breath is the next closest thing you can get to excitement. And that is going to be time on the master clock. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Byers and Everson, you're firing your way into that 17-5 lock timing C main event. Waiting on one, waiting on one, waiting on one. Again, I'll need about 6 volunteer marshals, and that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers, start blowing off your areas. Race number 3, Novice B main event. Coming up at you next. Up next will be Kelly Byers, Chris Washington, Aiden Lynn, Greg Hamilton, John Palazzolo, and Robert Lynn. I need a bunch of volunteer marshals. Let's go ahead and roll them out and check them in.
Kelly Byers.
Yep.
John Palazzolo.
Novice
Christopher
B
Washington.
Top 2 trying to
Greg
hunt
Hamilton.
their way into that A main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Awesome. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Max. Appreciate that. Again, Kelly Byers on the pole. Chris Washington
1
on
minute to the start of the race.
2. Aiden Lynn on the 3. Greg Hamilton on the 4. John Palazzolo on the 5. Robert Lynn on the 6. Looks like I've only got 4 out there, so let's go and get our cars lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Byers on the 1. Washington
30 seconds
on
to the start of the race.
Aiden Lynn on the 3. Hamilton on the 4. Palazzolo on the 5. Lynn on the 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
Less than 5.
All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tune. And we're locked in on race number 3. Novice B main event. Top 2 jockeying to find their way into that A main event. And let's keep your passes clean, kids. Keep your passes clean. Washington trying to get away early on. Working into the whoop section. Byers and Washington. Over to jump section they go. Let's make your passes clean, kids. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean, Robert. That is your one warning, Robert. Please make your passes clean. Hamilton in the 2. Kelly Byers into 3. Washington now moving up into the 3. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Watching center. Race number 3 on track. Race number 4. 21.5 lock timing C main event. Coming at you next. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Brandon. Washington now going to find himself up on top. Down the front straightaway he goes. Watch it off the end straightaway. Robert, you need to stop and let that car go by you. Robert, stop and go. You cannot take somebody out like that and continue on, buddy. Race your etiquette. Washington on top. Hamilton in the 2. Lynn in the 3. Lynn and Hamilton going at it in the center. Coming through the bowl turn they go. Through the pitcher's mound. It is Robert leading out. Oh, boy, goodness. Watch by timing and scoring. Marshall by timing and scoring. Thank you, Matt. Byers in the 4. Palazzolo going to be rounding out my top 5. Leading out is going to be Chris Washington in that 2 spot. Will be Hamilton. Lynn in the 3. Byers in the 4. Palazzolo in the 5. Right now, Chris Washington coming by timing and scoring. Marshall by timing and scoring. It is clear. Thank you, Mac. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Washington off the end of straightaway. Hamilton off the end of straightaway. Lynn working his way through the bowl turn. Coming by timing and scoring right about meow. Nicely done. I will need about 5 volunteer quarter marshals after this race. About 5 volunteer quarter marshals after this race. Watch my timing and scoring. Thank you, Mac. It is clear. Washington putting it upside down. Come on, Mac, you're not that old. Do you need a relief? Under a minute to go, guys. Under a minute to go. Byers and Palazzolo going at it through the center double-double. Washington and Hamilton coming through the whoop section. Through the Great Wall of Wood. Or Great Wall of Dirt, as I like to call it. Washington, Hamilton, and Lynn. With under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. Less than 20, drivers, less than 20. Ouch. With less than 5, drivers, less than 5, less than 5. And 1, and that is going to be time. Finish lap you're on. Everyone is going to be done when you cross our finish line. Palazzolo, you are done. Washington, you are done. Waiting on 3. I'm waiting on 3. Hamilton, you are done. Washington and Hamilton, you guys are finding your way in that A main event. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And good job, Kelly. That is the race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall, go and grab your blowers. Race number 3. 21.5 lock timing. C main event. You are up next. Novice drivers, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you all back on the track to corner marshal, please. Washington and Hamilton, you are in that novice A main event. That will be race number 11. Mitchell. He twisted his ankle. He forgot to blow. Thank you, Zach. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal for me, please. I got Hamilton there. Thank you, Mac. Got Kelly there. I got Penley, Washington there, Lynn there, Palazzolo there, Hardy there. I'm looking for one volunteer marshal in the center. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. In the 10 spot will be Haley Hardy. In the 9, Justin Hudson. In the 8,
Daniel
Riley
Isaac
Everson.
Hallie Hardy.
In the
Bryce
7,
DeMoss.
Mike DeCock.
Bill Rowe.
In
Chris
the 6,
Byers.
Daniel
Mike DeCock.
Julian.
Justin Hudson.
In the 5, Mike Ramazitz. In the 4, Bryce DeMoss. In the 3, Chris Byers. In the
1
2,
minute to the start of the race.
And on the pole will be Kyle Pendley. Looking for one volunteer marshal on cone number 0. Thank you, Juan.
Riley Everson. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
And last one by will be Hudson. Last one by will be Hudson. And no more laps. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Pendley on the 1. Rowan on the 2. Byers on the 3. DeMoss on the 4. And Rosewitz on the 5. Isagulian on the 6. DeCock on the 7.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
8, Hudson on the 9. Hardy on the 10. 21.5 lock timing C. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Less than 5.
Main event coming at you next. Mr. Palazzolo, you ready for marshaling down there? No go? All right. Once again, we got those boxes lined up for a reason. Rowan on the 2. Byers on the 3. There we go. DeMoss on the 5. On the 4. And Ramazitz on the 5. Isagulian on the 6. DeCock on the 7. Everson on the 8. Hudson on the 9. Hardy on the 10. So Hudson and Everson, you guys need to move up to the 8, 9. And Hardy, you're on the 10 right there by the pole, by the start-finish line. Beautiful. You're good on that. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean. Y'all know the routine. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tune. Nice, nice, nice. Play nicely. And we are locked and loaded with your 21.5. Lock timing C main event. Your pole sitter, Pendley, going to be leading us out. Rowan in the 2. DeMoss in the 3. Through the center double section. DeMoss tries to go big. DeMoss finds his way up into the top 2 now. Pendley, DeMoss, Rowan. DeCock. Looks like Everson. That's going to be your top 5 front runners. Watch them on front straightaway. Thank you, Juan. Watch them on front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. Race number 5. $17.5 lock timing C main event. Coming to that next, your top 2 front runners down the front straightaway. That is Kyle Pendley leading out. Bryce DeMoss in the 2. Rowan in the 3. DeCock in the 4. Through the whoop section they go. First and second. Rowan getting it wrong in the back jump section. DeMoss getting it wrong. Penley getting it wrong. It's a Rochambeau. DeMoss gets it upside down. Here comes DeCock and Rowan. So now Rowan going to take over the 2. DeCock into the 3. DeMoss into the 4. So second, third, fourth. Coming by start finish line. DeMoss grabs a fistful of throttle. Goes over to the top of DeCock. He's got his sight set on Rowan through the back double section. Gets on the inside of Rowan. So now DeMoss going to pick up into the top 2 now. Your leader coming down the front straightaway. That is Kyle Penley rocking the orange and blue. Through the bull turn. Gets it sideways. DeMoss, double single action onto the front straightaway. Rowan with the all yellow down the front straightaway. He goes 145 in, 3:15 to go. You're watching race number 4. 21.5 lock timing C main event. Top 2 jockeying for that B main event. Kyle Penley leading out in front of timing and scoring. DeMoss in front of timing and scoring. In that 3 is going to be the all yellow with the black wing of Rowan in the 3. In the 4 will be the rear motor of DeCock by timing and scoring. Gets it upside down. Hamilton right there to get him. Mr. Hudson, that'll be leader in front of you, second behind you. Thank you very much. Watch by timing and scoring. It is clear. Daniel, that'll be leader in front of you. Somebody off the track. Who was that? Was that you? So DeMoss taking the way option line, going to drop it to the top 3 now. Rowan going to find his way into the 2. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Kelly. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Your leader down the front straightaway coming up on Everson. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. Nicely done, Riley. Thank you very much. Rowan down the front straightaway. Here comes DeMoss. Down the front straightaway. Then you got DeCock, Byers, Everson, Hudson, East, Sagulian. Right now, DeCock and Byers going at it in front of timing and scoring. Byers going to find his way into the top 4 now. Penley off and running. Rowan in the 2 down the front straightaway. DeMoss down the front straightaway with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing. C main event. You will be up next. Penley, Rowan, DeMoss, DeCock, Myers, Hudson, Everson, East, Segulian. That's going to be my top 8. With Hardy in the 9. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Marshall in a double-double. Marshall in a double-double. It is clear. 1 there for you there, Juan. Watch out behind you there, Juan. Good job, Juan. Thank you very much. Penley rocking to the beat in his head. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be Phil Rowan. He's got East Segulian behind him. That is second right in front of you there, Daniel. Haley and Riley, that'll be second working with you. Please hold your line. Y'all know what to do. With under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. Race number 5. 17.5 locked. C main event. Coming at you next. And it's a gaggle of cars going at it. Easagulian, Byers, Everson, and Hardy. With under 15 to go, drivers under 15 to go. Less than 10. Penley leading out. Down the back triple section he goes in front of timing scoring down the front straightaway. In that 2, the all yellow of Rowan. Through the double section he goes. DeMoss in at 3. That is going to be time. Everyone's going to be done across our finish line. DeMoss, you are done. Hudson, you are done. DeCock, you're done. Rowan, you're done. Byers, you're done. Waiting on everyone else. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Easagulian, you're done. Everson, you are done. Pendley taking the win. You are done. Bryce, you are already done. Waiting on Haley. Waiting on Haley. Phil, are you staying for the B? No? All right, so Bryce DeMoss, you get the early Christmas gift. That is a race. I'll stop. No more laps. Marshals, grab your blowers. We're blowing off your areas. Race number 4 in the books. Pendley and DeMoss, you are in race number 6. That is your 21.5 lock timing B main event. Drivers from race number 4, turn them off, put them down. You guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Thank you, Chris. All right, drivers from race number 4. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 4. That blower does not go there. Thank you very much. Marshals to your spots. I don't believe I've got anybody going back-to-back other than Byers. So drivers from race number 4, I need you back on the track. Corner marshal, please. All right, looking for 2 volunteer marshals. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. I got Everson
1 minute to the start of the race.
And Byers going back to back.
Chris Byers.
So
James Maxwell.
To your spots, please.
Tim Romero.
To your spots.
Brandon Boise. Tony
Mike
Nesbitt.
Thor on the pole.
Riley
Brian
Emerson.
Russell on the 2.
Brian Russell.
Maxwell
Sean
on the
Horton.
3. Horton on the 4. Farnham on the 5. Nesbitt on
Mike
the
Sora.
6. Romero
45
on
seconds
the
to the
7.
start of the race.
Boise on the 8. Byers on the 9. Everson
Todd Farnham.
on the 10. Don't break them on warm-up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And Sora, last one by start-finish line.
I have no idea how that happened. I thought that back lip and bounced it completely off.
No more laps. Marshal to your spots. And I'm looking for 1.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshal. 1 volunteer marshal on cone 0. Line up the cars, please. 1 volunteer marshal on cone 0.
Less than 5.
Thank you, Brooks. All right. 17.5 lock timing. C-main event. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean to the first couple turns and game on at the sound of the tone. We're off and running your pole sitter, Mike Sora. Trying to jump out. 2 in early lead. He puts it upside down in the double-double section. Maxwell gets into the bottom side of him. But no harm, no foul. Canfield right there to get him. Bennett doing double duty. Let's clean it up in the backfield, guys. Clean it up in the backfield. Clean it up in the backfield. Clean it up in the backfield. Maxwell on top. Horton in the 2. Sora in the 3. Looks like Byers in the 4. Maxwell gets it into no man's land. Opposite side. Thank you very much, Daniel. So Sean Horton leading us out. Mike Sora in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. To the back triple section. Horton gets it wrong. Coming on the front straightaway. Still retains the top 2. Sora going to inherit the lead. Horton in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Byers in the 4. Russell, Nesbitt, Romero. Farnham, Everson, watching center. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Horton and Maxwell getting into it. Mike Sora going to inherit the lead early on. Maxwell in the 2, Horton in the 3. Russell, Nesbitt, race number 6. 21.5 lock timing. B-main event coming at you next. Watching the back jump section. It is clear. That'll be leader working with you there. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Watching the center. That'll be leader working with you there. Mr. Boise, thank you very much. Sora leading out. Horton in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Sora and Maxwell through the center jump section. And Horton. So second and third, working in the center double-double section. Maxwell will be leader working you there. Thank you, Mr. Everson. Good job. Sora down the front straightaway. Horton down the front straightaway. Maxwell down the front straightaway. And Nesbitt now moving up into the top 4. Mr. Foisey, that'll be 4th working with the air. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Sora getting it wrong. Chris, that'll be leader working with the air. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Tim, that'll be leader coming up on you. Please hold your line. Watch double section. Nicely done, Brandon. Good job. So back out up front, it is still going to be Mike Sora coming into the whoop section. He goes. Sean Horton in the 2. Watch it by timing and scoring. It is clear. Horton getting it wrong. Maxwell not quite close enough to capitalize. He's got Nesbitt knocking on his back door. So battle going on for 3rd and 4th. Maxwell and Nesbitt down the front straightaway. There you go. Thank you, Phil. One there for you, Phil. One there for you, Phil. Thank you, Brooks. That'll be leader working there, Riley. Good job. Horton in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Nesbitt looking to the inside. And Russell now going to sneak into that. That'll be 3rd and 4th. Work with you there, Mr. Romero. Please hold your line. Watch out front, drivers. Watch out front. Nicely done. It's Sora leading out. Horton in the 2. Russell in the 3. Nesbitt in the 4. That'll be leader working there, Sean. Actually, you guys are in your own battle. What am I saying? You guys are battling it out for 1st and 2nd. Tim, that'll be leader and 2nd on you. You know what to do. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. And then you got a battle for 3rd and 4th between Nesbitt and Russell coming through the bowl turns. They go down the front straightaway. Mike Sora leading out, coming by, timing and scoring. Farnham and Foisey, that'll be leader coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Horton in the 3-2 spot. Russell in the 3. Pick up Russell right now, all cement by timing and scoring. Tony Nesbitt down the back straightaway there, capped out by less than a second. Maxwell in. That'll be leader working there, Todd. Please hold your line. Nicely done. With 25 seconds to go, drivers. 25 seconds to go. 2nd right in front of you there, Todd. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Daniel. And it is clear. Good job. Less than 10. Less than 10. Less than 5. Sora should get by for another. Horton, you're going to get chopped at the line. Regardless, you are in the top 2. Everyone's going to be done. When you cross our finish line, Horton and Farna. Byers, you are done. Romero, you are done. Foisey, you are done. Farnham, you are done. Russell in the top 3. You are done. Maxwell and Nesbitt going at it for 4 and 5. Sora, you are done. And waiting on 1. Waiting on 1, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's got those blowers. They're blowing off your area. Sora and Horton, you're finding your way into that B main event. Drivers from race number 5. Turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Race number 6, 21.5. Lock timing. B main event. You will be up next. Sora and Horton, you are bumped into that B main. Sora and Horton, you're bumped into that B main. Drivers from race number 5. Need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Drivers from race 5. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, it's going to roll them out. Check them in. The only one I've got going back to back, Romero and Russell. Should have everyone else out
Bill
there
Gordon,
for
Tim
corner
Romero,
marshaling
Cody
spots.
Pendley,
I need
Kyle
Everson,
Pendley, Mike Collar,
Foisey, Farnham,
Brian Russell.
Maxwell, Byers, Horton. Nesbitt's already out there. Thank you, Tony. Mr. Everson, need you on the track. Corner marshal, sir.
Garrett Tate. Eric Pereira.
Watch in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. It's going to be Garrett Tate on the pole. Rich Brown on the 2. Caller on the 3. Brian Russell on the 4. Eric Farrar on the 5. Bourdon on the 6. Pendley on the 7, Romero on the 8, Pendley on the 9, DeMoss on the 10. With that, no more laps. Marshals to your spots. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Appreciate that.
One minute to the start of the race.
Get our cars lined up. We'll get our cars lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
20-5 lock timing. B main event.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Bryce DeMoss.
All right, kids, you know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Driver's ready, marshals ready. You kids are going. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7. Marshall in the center double-double. Marshall in center double-double. Watch center double-double, guys. Nicely done, Sean. Thank you, James. Thank you, Daniel. Watch come on front straightaway. Thank you, Tony. Fabulous. Mike Haller leading us out. DeMoss trying not to jump off the track again. In that 2 spot, Pendley in the 3. Tate in 4, Brown, Ferrara. Now Romero popping up into the top spot. Race number 7. 2-wheel drive expert stock, B main event. Y'all are going to be up next. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Somebody breaking out early on. That was Eric. Rough bit of luck for Eric. Watching on front straightaway. Thank you, Tony. DeMoss getting it wrong in the double-double. Maxwell right there to get him. Now Pendley going to find his way up into the 2. Tate in the 3. DeMoss in the 4. Brown in the 5. Brown spins around like a record. Russell right there as well. Your leader working his way through the center double-double section. Pendley working his way through the center double-double. Phil, you'll have second right behind you. You know what to do. Tate in a 3. Brown now popping up into the top 4. Watching the double-double section, guys. Watch double-double section. Clear. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Caller getting it wrong in the double-double. Pendley not quite close to the capitalize, but still keeping it rubber side down. But Tate within striking distance. Pendley down the front straightaway. Tate down the front straightaway. He gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway. Thank you, Tony. Brown in the top 4. He gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway. And then he's in no man's land. Nesbitt right there to get him. Back out up front is going to be Mike Caller. Working his way through the center double. Coming into the whoop section right now in the 2 is going to be Kyle Pendley. Rolling with the fluorescent orange and blue. Working through the whoop section. Phil, you got second right in front of you. You know what to do. In that 3 spot is going to be Garrett Tate. Romero in the 4. That'll be your closest battle right there. Coming in the center double-double section with Brown now moving his way into the top 4. Romero spinning around like a record. Watch him on front straightaway. Watch him on the front straightaway. Tate putting it upside down. Brown now going to find his way into the top 3. Let's keep it clean, kids. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. It is cleared. Nicely done, Garrett. Good job. So Kyle Pendley sitting in that 2 spot. Your leader, Mike Caller. He's coming up on Tate. That'll be leader working there. Phil, you guys are in your own battle as well. But Brown and Tate going at it for 4 and 5 down the front straightaway with Caller putting a lap coming up onto the 4th and 5th spots with 3:40 in, 1:20 to go. In that 2 spot is going to be Pendley working his way through the back jump section. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Mr. Foisey. Appreciate that. That'll be second coming upon you, Bryce. Marshall by timing and scoring. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Watch by timing and scoring. It is clear. With under 45 to go, drivers under 45 to go. Cal are on top. Pendley in the 2. Watching in the center. Thank you, Chris. Brian Russell now moving up into the top 3 with Brown in the 4. So your fourth place car, the all orange, working through the back double in front of the driver's stand right about meow. Coming into the whoops. Daisy. Brian Russell sitting in that top 3. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. With less than 15 drivers, less than 15. Race number 7. Two-wheel drive expert stock. B main event. You will be up next. That'll be second working there, Phil. Please hold your line. With less than 5. Starting to wind your B main down. And with that, time has expired. Everybody will be done across our finish line. Tate, Romero, you are done in 6 and 7. Penley, you're done in 8. DeMoss in the 9. Watch my timing and scoring. Brian Russell taking home top 3. Nice job. Waiting on everyone else. Brown, you are done in the 4. Caller, you are done. Bourdon and Pendley. I assume Caller and Pendley, you are staying for the mains. You are bumped into that A main event. Race number 7. 17.5 expert two-wheel drive stock. Coming up at you next. I need all 10 of these drivers back out on the track. Corner marshal, please. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Brandon. Drivers from race number 7 on deck. Race number 6 drivers. I need you all back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Canfield on the pole. Calvario
Jamie
on
Smith.
the 2.
Brooks Canfield.
Crenshaw
Niels
on
Klenchich.
the 3. Jamie Smith on the 4. Got a 4-car dance for two-wheel drive expert stock. We'll need about 5 volunteer marshals after this race. 5 volunteer marshals after this race. Taking the top 2
John Calvario.
into the A main. And Smith, last one by start-finish line. And no more laps. No more laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
4-car dance. Two-wheel drive expert stock. B main event. Top 2 trying to find their way into that A main event. Got a clear check out of everybody.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We are locked and loaded. Expert stock, two-wheel drive. Make me proud. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. Canfield, Calvario, Crenshaw, Smith. 4-car dance. Keeping it legal and legit. Working their way in the center double-double section. Brooks Canfield. Pink into the purple. Calvario rocking the old school white. Iron Man colors. Orange into the red. Crenshaw rocking the yellow and orange. Jamie Smith getting the whereabouts on the two-wheel drive buggy. Nicely done. Down the back straightaway, your top 4 drivers. We'll need 5 volunteer marshals after this race. It is Canfield on top. Calvario, Crenshaw. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Getting your laps in for your 2025 Desert Classic. Again, track will be open for normal practice tomorrow through Wednesday. Normal practice fees apply. On Wednesday, if you are running the Desert Classic, you are able to set up your pits and leave your stuff as needed. Thursday, control practice. So practice is included in your entry for Desert Classic participants only. And again, if you are running in our 21.5, 17.5 lock timing, or 17.5 lock timing four-wheel drive divisions, your pinion gear and spur gear will be needed off of your vehicle to be teched before your first qualifier. If you're not having the prescribed gearing or tech gearing, you will not be running your qualifier. So a little tip from Uncle Earl, get that taken care of earlier rather than later. Leading out, Brooks Canfield on top in front of timing and scoring. Oh my goodness, where are you going, Brooks? I'm pretty sure your eyes weren't open on that one. Calvario in the 2. Clenshaw in the 3. Yes, he'd already gone across the line. So, but again, try and put him back down as quickly as you can on the track. Canfield getting it wrong. Calvario now going to find his way up onto the top spot. Clenshaw in the 3 with 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Calvario, Canfield, Clenshaw. So again, on Thursday is your first official day of your 2025 Desert Classic. That is a seeding round of qualifying. So if you guys don't know what a seeding round is, effectively it's a 3-minute qualifier. Best 3 consecutive laps will seed you into your qualifiers for Friday and Saturday. There will be no resort. So depending upon how you seed will be what qualifiers you are in for qualifying on Friday and Saturday. So 3 consecutive happy laps. That's what you're looking for in 3 minutes on Thursday. If you are not able to make seating on Thursday, no harm, no foul. You can still obviously run the race. You'll just be in a lower qualifier on Friday. So again, no harm, no foul. Not an end-all, get-all if you don't make Thursday seating. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. I've had some people asking me about it. So that's how it kind of works out. If you guys have any questions on how the race program will be this week coming up, feel free to come on up, ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions on how we are going to be running the race program next week. Calvario leading out. Canfield in the 2, first and second, working up the hill, down the hill, through the slant, double section, coming up on Smith. Clenshaw in the 3. Coming through, timing and scoring, down the back straightaway, race number 8. 17.5 lock timing, B. Boy. Main event, you will be up next. Again, I'm going to need a grip load of volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. Calvario on top. Canfield in the 2. Clenshaw in the 3. Top 2. Kind of punch their dinner card into that A main event. With less than 5, everyone will be done when you cross our finish line, starting now. Everyone's going to be done. Nils Clenshaw, take it home, top 3. Good job, sir. Calvario taking the win. You are done. Brooks Canfield, you are done. Waiting on 1. We'll be waiting on 1, drivers. And nicely done, Jamie. Good job, sir. And that is going to be a race. I'll stop. Calvario and Canfield, you are in that A main event. Drivers from race number 7, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. And I need 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 8. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And again, I'm going to need 5 volunteer corner marshals. 5 volunteer corner marshals. Bryce. We'll roll them out, check them in. I'm looking for 1, 2, 3. Watch by timing and scoring. Slow by timing
Bob
and
Goodwill,
scoring.
Justin
Number
Clark,
3,
Nick
Oliver
Valiente,
Marshall.
Ashley Lamb, James McDonald.
Qualifying in the 10th
Jace
spot
Hastings.
will be Sean Horton in the 9. Mike Sora in the 8.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Justin Clark
Ben Bornbrock,
in the 7.
Mike
Ben
Sara,
Bornbrock
Sean
in
Horton.
the 6. Nick Valenci in the 5. Garrett Tate in the 4. James McDonald in the 3. Bob Goodwill in the 2. Ashley Lamb, and on the pole will be Jace Hastings.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Last car by timing and scoring will be
Garrett Tate.
Vornbrock, and then straightaway will be closed. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed. Top 2. Keeping the hopes and dreams alive.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Main event. Who's it going to be? Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
Less than 5.
Not that I'm a betting man. Sora on the 9. Sora on the 9. Horton on the 10. Clark on the 8. Vornbrock on the 7. Valencia on the 6. Tate on the 5. McDonald on the 4. Sorry, Sean. I know I put that right behind the pole, but hopefully you guys can see the car in the 10th spot. That's you good with that? Okay. I'm good with 10 starting in the middle just because it's hidden behind the pole depending on when you're standing. Anybody else, you need to be lined up in the box as needed. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. 17.5 lock timing. Let's keep it clean, drivers, at the sound of the tone. Nice, 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 nice. McDonald slicing and dicing like a surgeon through a spleen. That was dialed. Leading us out is going to be Hastings, Lamb, Goodwill. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center, double-double. Watch it in center, double-double. Calvario doing double duty. Nicely done, John. Good job. All right, we are off and running. Your leader going to be Jace Hastings. Bob Goodwill in that 2 spot. Vornbrock, Horton now popping his way up into the top. Sora getting it wrong in the center. He gets himself marshaled out. McDonald, Lamb, Valencia, Romero, and Clark. Keep it clean in the backfield, guys. If I don't see something happening, you guys are on the honor system. Make your passes clean. Watch it in center. Leader on deck is going to be Jace Hastings. Goodwill in the 2, or as Leffler calls him, Snow Globe. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Brooks. Horton in the 3. Vornbrock, Sora, McDonald, Lamb, Romero, Valencia. Justin, you'll have a leader and second coming upon you next. You know what to do. Nicely done. Good job, sir. With 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. That's going to be my 21.5 lock timing. B-main event, I believe. Nope, 75 lock 4-wheel. Sorry about that. I just learned how to read. So now Goodwill making his way around Hastings. Hastings keeping it rubber side down. He just wants to keep it in the middle of the track, find his way into that A-main event. In that 3 spot's going to be Horton, Vornbrock, Sora, Lamb, McDonald, and Romero all going at it down the back straightaway. Romero with a fistful of throttle past McDonald. Hastings looking to the inside. Marshall. Thank you, Bryce. Keep it clean there, Jace. You got plenty of time. You're fast enough. Good job. Goodwill leading out. Horton now finding his way into the 2. Vornbrock in the 3. Hastings to drop it to the 4 with Sora in the 5. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Working through the center double-double section they go. Vornbrock gets it wrong. Sora gets in. Nicely done, Mike. Off the end of the straightaway is going to be Snow Globe. That is Bob Goodwill. Through the center section, coming into the whoop section. Horton in the 2. Vornbrock, Hastings, Sora. Watch him on the front straightaway. Thank you, Brooks. Bob Goodwill leading out down the front straightaway. Horton, Vornbrock, Hastings, and Sora, third, fourth, and fifth off the end of the straightaway. They're setting their sights on Horton with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Bob Goodwill trying to put some real estate between himself and the chase pack. He's working his way through the uphill, downhill. Down the back straightaway he's going to go. Nick, you got leader in front of you. You know what to do. Second behind you. Sora now moving up into the 3 with Hastings in the 4. So that'll be your battle for third and fourth. That'll be third, fourth with you there, Nick. Marshall by timing and scoring. Watch by timing and scoring. Nicely done, Chris. Thank you very much. Down the front straightaway is Bob Goodwill. Horton now. Too close for missiles. Switching it up to guns. Horton wants to go 9, and let's keep it clean, kids. You guys are in your transfer spots. But Hastings not that far out of the backworks. Now Hastings going to find his way up into the top 2. It is Horton, Hastings, Goodwill, and Sora with 4 minutes in. Your top 4 coming down the back straightaway. Mr. McDonald, yeah, know what to do. Horton gets it wrong. Hastings back up on top. And then Goodwill and Sora get into it off the back double section. Horton and Hastings going at it in the center section. With under 30 to go, Hastings leading out. Horton in the 2. Sora, Goodwill gonna be going at it for third and fourth with 25 seconds to go. Watch center section. Watch center section, Buck. Watch center section, Buck. It is clear. Jace Hastings leading out. Sean Horton in that 2. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. That'll be fourth working with you there. You know what to do. With less than 10 guys, less than 10, first through fourth, we'll get by for one more, and it's going to be a race to the line. That'll be time. Finish the lap you are on. You'll be done. When you cross our finish line, Horton and Hastings all get into it with back markers. Everyone's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Let's clean it up on the backside, guys. Hastings, Romero, Horton, Lamb, Sora, McDonald, Goodwill, you are done, and that is a race. All stop. Taking the win, Jace Hastings, Sean Horton in the 2, Sora in the 3, Goodwill in the 4. Race 8 in the books, race 9, 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel. You are up next. All right, drivers from race number 8, y'all know the routine. Turn them off, put them down. Hastings and Horton, you guys are in race number 14. Drivers from race number 8, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Now I got a couple guys going back to back. I need anybody that's not going back to back. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, right about meow. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in.
Luke Hastings, Phil Borden, James Maxwell, Zane Broan,
Other way there, Mike.
Mike Hastings,
All right, drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back on the track.
Nick
Qualifying
Valiente,
order
Mike DeCock,
will be Maxwell on the pole, Valencia on the 2, Hastings on the 3, Hastings on the 4, Borden on the 5, Bro on the 6, DeCock on the 7. Last one by the line will be Mike Hastings, and with that, no more laps. Race number 9, 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel drive. Coming at you next. Race number 10, Stadium
1 minute
Truck.
to the start of the race.
You cats are going to be up next. Stadium Truck, you cats are going to be up next. I don't know. What does it say on the screen?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, kids, y'all know the routine. Let's play nicely. Top 2, going to find your way into that B-mid event.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Stellar. You guys are making me proud at the sound of the tone. We are locked and loaded. Maxwell leading us out. Valencia in the 2. Somebody tries to go inside. Who was that? That was Hastings making his way into the inside early on. Hastings into the 2. Throw in the 3. Borden in the 5. DeCock. Maxwell going to drop it back to the top 5. And then Borden and Bro get into it. Excuse me, that was Hastings and Bro. I don't know. Right now it is going to be Luke Hastings on top. Mike Hastings in that 2 spot. Maxwell going to find his way back up into the 3. Bro in the 4. DeCock in the 5. Borden in the 6. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10. Watch back straightaway. Watch. Oh, my goodness. Hastings coming in hot, trying to sling it like a sprint car. Oh, watch it in the backside, guys. Let's clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Breathe. Woo-saw. Marshall out front. Clear. Back out of front is going to be Luke Hastings. James Maxwell in that 2 spot. Looks like Mike DeCock going to find his way into the 3. Now Phil Borden going to find his way up into the 3. DeCock into the 4. Bro in the 5. Borden gets it wrong. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Working through the whoop section. Bro gets it wrong. Borden going to find his way into the top 3. DeCock in the 4. He gets it wrong in the center. Now Bro going to find his way into the 4. DeCock into the 5. Hastings in the 6. Valencia in the 7. Back out of front is going to be Luke Hastings. All yellow with the white, purple. Down the front straightaway he goes. Maxwell with the all fluorescent neon red, white, and blue off the end of the straightaway. In that 3 spot will be the white, blue, and black of Borden. Bro in the 4. DeCock in the 5. Hastings in the 6. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Race number 10. Stadium Truck. Hey, main event, you will be up next. Watching center section, Borden getting it wrong. Bro, Hastings, and DeCock all going at it. So there's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That'll be leader working there, Mike. Nicely done. Good job, sir. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Maxwell putting it upside down. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Appreciate that again, guys. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Luke Hastings leading out. Borden and Bro going at it down the front straightaway for 3rd and 4th. Valencia now. Hastings in the pickup into the top 5. Watch the back jump section. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Hastings and Valencia going at it coming into the whoop section. Luke working his way through the center double-double section. Maxwell through the center double-double section. Into 3 is going to be Borden working his way through the back double-double off the end of the straightaway with 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Again, huge thanks everyone coming out to Classic Kaos. Pre-Classic Kaos, I should say, here at Hobby Action Raceway. Your precursor, your 2025 Desert Classic. Watch out behind you there, Ash. Watch it coming on front straightaway. Thank you, Mike. Again, sincerely thank everyone for coming on out. Bro now going to find his way into the 3. Borden getting it wrong in the center. Watch double-double. Watch double-double. Thank you, Jace. Luke leading out. Down the back straightaway he goes. Maxwell down the back straightaway. He's going to go. In that 3 will be Zane Bro. Pick up Zane right now, working into the whoop section. Almost going to lap down to your leader. That'll be leader working there, Zane. You know what to do. Keep it clean. With 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds left to go, drivers. Hastings, Maxwell, Bro, Borden, Hastings, DeCock, and Valencia. Going to be rounding out my top 7. We'll need 2 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with the next race. 2 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out with the next race, please. Watching center double-double. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Jace. Good job. Luke put it upside down. Maxwell not quite close enough to capitalize. With under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. Still going to be Zane Bro popping into that top 3. Borden in the 4 with less than 10. Need a marshal out front, please. Thank you, Justin. Good job. Less than 5. Should be everyone's final lap, and that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Takak, you are done. Valencia, you are done. Watch by start finish line. Bro, you are done. Maxwell, Hastings. Maxwell getting around Hastings at the end, and that is a race. Marshall, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. James Maxwell, Luke Hastings, you are in that 17.5 lock timing A main event. That will be race number 17. Drivers from race number 9, I need you guys back on the track to quarter marshal, please. Drivers from race 9, back on the track to quarter marshal, please. I should have 7 marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. Roll them out. Check them in.
Lucas 1
It's
active.
going to be Kyle Ash
Justin
on the
Clark.
pole. Brian
Kyle
Day
Ash.
on the 2.
Being there, done that. Brandon Boise.
Boise, watch front straightaway. Slow on the front straightaway. Slow on the front straightaway. Slow on the front straightaway.
Kyle Pendley.
Boise on the 3. Justin Clark on the 4. Lucas Wanacott on the 5. Kyle Pendley on the 6. Should have 7 marshals on the track. With that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Going to get our trucks lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Wah, wah, wah. Thank you, Brooks. Ash Day, Foisey, Clark, Wanacott, Pendley.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Going to be my top 6 front runners. We'll need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 11. Be my novice main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Going at the sound.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
This is not your race, Max. Kyle Ash leading us out. Brian Day in that 2 spot. Looks like Foisey going to find his way into the 3. Pendley and Clark all going at it. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Through the first bowl turn. Coming in the second bowl turn. They go. Foisey, Clark, and Pendley. Rounding out my 3rd, 4th, 5th. Wanacott. Breaking out early on. Rough bit of luck for Lucas. Day putting it upside down in the center section. No harm, no foul. Pendley put it upside down. No harm, no foul. Hastings and Valencia right there to get him. With 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Race number 11, novice A main event. Coming up at you next. Kyle Ash on top. Brian Day in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Foisey in the 4. And if you guys or gals borrowed a transponder from me today, please, please, please make sure you're getting that back to me. I had 2 that went out. So y'all know who you are. Please don't run off going home with them. Especially without your license. That'd be a bad thing. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Daniel. Clark and Foisey going at it. Foisey now going to pop up into the 3. Clark into the 4. Kyle Ash in on their zip code. Got his stadium truck locked in and dialed. Brian Day in that 2 spot. Into 3 will be Foisey. Oh boy. Clark in the 4, Pendley in the 5. Lucas, we're going to take an E early on. Leader working his way in front of timing, scoring down the back straightaway he goes. Rocking the all white, yellow, and blue. Fast lap out of Ash, 20.064. 21-2 out of day. He puts it upside down. Hastings with the hot feet. That was dialed. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Kyle Ash on top. Day in the 2, Clark in the 3. Now Foisey in the 3. Foisey right now rolling with the blue and green by timing and scoring. 6 it like Mary Lou. Clark in the 4. Penley in the 5. Oh boy. Watch back straightaway. Watch back straightaway. It is clear. 3 minutes in. 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Race number 11. Novice. A main event. That's going to be DZ Penley, Mitchell, and Rosowitz, Hardy, Hamilton, Royal, Ash, and my 2 bump-ins from your B main event. Kyle Ash leading out. Brian Day in the 2. Foisey and Clark. They're gapped out by 2.2 seconds. There's Foisey down the front straightaway. There's Clark down the front straightaway. Pendley in the 5 spot. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Race number 11, Novice A main event. Coming up at you next. Marshall in the center, please. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Appreciate that, sir. That'll be second worker there, Kyle. Please hold your line. Grazie, prego. With 45 seconds left to go, drivers, 45 seconds left to go. You're watching race number 10, Stadium Truck A main event. Free Classic Kaos coming at you here at Hobby Action Raceway. Your prelude to your 2025 Desert Classic, brought to you by Stick It One Racing and, of course, Hobby Action. Coming at you next week. Leader off the end of the straightaway. Penley just a bit inside. Day in the 2, Foisey in the 3, Clark in the 4. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Less than 5. Clark should get by. No, he does not. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Clark, you are done. Day and Ash, you are done. Waiting on Foisey. That is the race. And Kyle, did you break? All right, that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. We're blowing off your areas. Race number 11. Novice A main event coming at you next. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. And again, I am going to need about 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race. Stadium truck drivers, need you guys on the track. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot will be Greg Hamilton. In the 9, Chris Washington.
Elena Ash.
In the 8,
Max
Elena
Mitchell.
Ash. Watch it by time.
Greg Hamilton.
Scoring. In the 7
Michael
will be
Ambrose.
Kerry Royale.
Drake
In the
Deasy.
6,
Haley
Yogi
Hardy.
Hamilton. In the 5,
Yogi
Haley Hardy.
Hamilton.
In the 4,
Cody
Mike
Penley.
and Rose.
Kerry Royals.
In the 3, Max.
Christopher Washington.
Mitchell. In the 2, Cody Penley. And on the pole will be Drake Deasy. Looking for 1 volunteer marshal. 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1
minute to the start of the race.
Thank you, Burst, Mr. DeMoss. So break them on warm-up, kids. Do not break them on warm-up. And straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the
Cars
race.
lined up. Hamilton on the 10, Washington on the 9. Mr. Hamilton,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Start in the middle of the lane if you can't see your car. Marshals to your spots. Elena Ash on the 8. Kerry Royale on the 7. Yogi on the 6.
15
Haley
seconds
on
to
the
the start of the
5.
race.
All right. Novice drivers, this is your main event. Let's make your passes clean. Let's have a little fun.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids are going. Sound of the tone. And your pole sitter sleep at the wheel. Penley gonna take the lead early on. Max gonna try and find his way around the outside. He puts it up into a pipe. Let the marshals get you there, Max. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Let's clean it up in the back, guys. Clean it up in the backside. Oh boy. Leader on deck is gonna be Cody Penley. DZ in the 2, Ambrosewicz in the 3, Mitchell in the 4. Watch come on front straightaway, watch come on front straightaway. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Brooks. Novice drivers off the gas when you're being marshaled. Novice drivers off the gas when you're being marshaled. It is Cody Penley leading out through the front side triple. Down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot is going to be Drake DZ. He puts it upside down. Max Mitchell going to be in that top 3. Down the front straightaway. That'll be your battle for 2nd and 3rd. And Rosewitz puts it upside down. Now Hamilton going to find his way into the 2, in the 4. And Rosewitz in the 5. Washington in the 6. And Washington in the 7. Leader down the front straightaway he goes. That is Cody Penley. Watching center double-double. Watching center double-double, guys. DZ getting it wrong. Now Max Mitchell going to find his way into the 2. He gets put upside down. Let's make your passes clean, guys. DZ, Hamilton, and Rosewitz. Mitchell, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All going at it through the back jump section they go. Here's 2nd place car going to be DZ working his way through the center double-double section. Mitchell in the 3 through the center double-double. He puts it upside down. And Rosewitz now going to find his way into the 3. Mitchell into the 4. Side Hamilton into the 5. Down the back straightaway they go. They're slicing their dice in there. Julianne. DZ gets it wrong on the back jump section. Hamilton gets it wrong. So now your leader is still going to be Cody Penley. Pick up Penley right now. He is working through the whoop section. Open track for Penley. In that 2 spot, looks to be DZ. Ouch. That car is broken. Hamilton going to take a knee. So now Mitchell going to find his way into the 3. And Rosewitz in the 2. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Make your passes clean. Make your passes clean. As clean as you can with the novice driver. Remember, drivers, throttle's going to go both ways. Slow is fast. Leader on deck is still going to be Cody Penley, working his way through the backside double. By the stairs, coming in front of the driver's stand. That'll be leader working there, Carey. Nicely done. Leader puts it upside down. In that 2 spot is going to be the yellow and black of Ambrosewicz. DZ in the 3. That'll be your battle for 2nd and 3rd. Through the back jump section they go. They're coming up on Elena. That'll be 2nd and 3rd working with you. Please hold your line. Watch in front of driver's stand. Watch coming down the front straightaway. DZ to the inside on Michael. So now DZ back in the 2. Mike A going to drop it to the 3. Mitchell in the 4. Hardy in the 5. Ash in the 6. Thank you, Brian. Race number 12. Short course, A main event coming up at you next. Short course, A main coming up at you next. Watch it in the center. Thank you, Bryce. Watch in center double-double. Watch center double-double. Center double-double is clear. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Daniel. 4 minutes in, less than a minute to go. Cody Penley, large and in charge, coming down by timing and scoring. In that 2 spot will be the all-black of DZ working his way through the back jump section, coming into the whoop section right now. In that 3 spot is going to be Mike A. That will be your battle. And Mike A looks to the inside. Mr. Hamilton, that'll be 2nd and 3rd working with you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. With under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go, Mitchell still going to be sitting in the top 4. Hardy in the 5. With under 15 to go, that'll be second work there, Chris. Please hold your line. And Deasy gets it all kinds of crazy in the center. Elena, that'll be second work with you, and third. Please hold your line. Time has expired. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Mike grabs a fistful of throttle. Drake grabs a fistful of throttle. Drake going to find his way into the 2. Mike going to be in the 3. Everybody's going to be done when you cross the start-finish line. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals do not go anywhere. Still waiting on a couple cars. Marshals don't go anywhere. Again, when I call you done, when you go across that start-finish line, do not continue to make laps. I'm still waiting on a car. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals grab those blowers. Are blowing off the air. He's taking the win. Cody Penley. Greg Deasy in the 2. Mike A in the 3. Max Mitchell in the 4. Race number 12, short course. Coming up at you next, novice drivers. I need all 10 of you back on the track to corner marshal, please. Novice drivers, I need all 10 of you back on the track to corner marshal, please. Novice drivers, great run out of everyone. Good job, everybody. Finish your race. That's what I like to see. If you can finish your race without anything coming off your car, that's what I like to see. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Novice drivers, I need you guys on the track. Corner marshal, please. Kyle Ash on the pole.
Kyle Ash.
Brooks
Josh
Canfield
Hardy.
on the 2,
Zane
Chris
Broad.
Rowe on the 3, Bob Goodwill on the 4, Josh Hardy on the 5,
Chris Road.
Zane Broe on the 6,
Brooks Canfield.
Preston Hudson
Bob
on
Goodwill.
the 7.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Watch center section, watch center section.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Start finish line. No more laps. Line up the cars, please.
.30 seconds to the start of the race. .15 seconds to the start of the race.
And Elena, you're going to be watching that corner right there in front of you. Okay?
Less than 5.
Fine. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with our short course A main event. Ash going to be taking the pole shot early on. Canfield. Rowe. Hardy. Rowe. Goodwill. Hudson. Race number 12 on deck. Race number 13. Coming at you next. Race 13 coming up at you next. That will be my 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Kyle Ash going to be leading us out. Brooks Canfield going all googly eyes for you. Down the front straightaway he goes. Hardy and Bro going at it in front of timing and scoring there. Oh, Bro puts it up on 2 wheels, Bo Luke style. Hardy not able to capitalize. Goodwill going to be in the top 6. Leader working there, Justin. Thank you very much. Ash down the front straightaway. Canfield down the front straightaway. Oh, Bro gets it wrong. Hardy going to look to the inside. Now Josh Hardy going to find his way into the 3. Chris Rowe in the 4. Zane in the 5. Uncle Bob going to be in the top 6. Working through the double-double section they go. We'll need 3 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out in the next race. 3 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out in the next race. It is Kyle Ash on top. Brooks Canfield in that 2 spot. Josh Hardy in the 3. Chris Rowe in the 4. Closest battle right now, 3rd and 4th. Coming through the back, double section they go. In front of the driver's stand, coming into the whoops. That is Josh Hardy on top. Chris Rowe looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Watching on front straightaway, it is clear. Kyle Ash working through the big wall of dirt. Double section he goes. Smooth. Like a 6-speed Trans Am. Oh boy. Watch it out front, guys. Nicely done, Mike. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Watching center, nicely done. Rowe puts it upside down. Hardy now back up into the top 3, so that'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Still going at it. They're slicing, they're dicing. They are Ginsu knives on a cutting board of sushi. Through the center section of the track they go. Hardy shorts it. Rowe to the inside. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Help him out, Max. Help him out. Good job. Kyle Ash on top. That'll be leader over there, Chris. Yeah, I know what I do. Grazie, prego. Good job, Elena. Brooks Canfield in the 3 spot. Watch coming on front straightaway. Nicely done. It's Ash. Canfield. Rowe and Hardy, they're still going at it for 3rd and 4th. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Josh Hardy back up into the top 3. Chris Rowe going to be in the 4. Zane, you got leader working with you next. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Still going to be a good battle going on between Hardy and Rowe. Working through the first bolt turn. Making a left-hander coming down in front of timing and scoring they go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 13. 17.5. Scratch that. 21.5 lock timing. You will be up next. A main event. Kyle Ash on top. Brooks Canfield in that 2 spot. And then it's a battle going on between Chris Rowe and Josh Hardy. Watching center. Watching. Coming on front straightaway. That'll be 3rd working with you there, Zane. Please hold your line. Nicely done. With 45 seconds left to go. Watch it from the driver's stand. It is clear. Kyle Ash leading out to the center section of the track. Nicely done, Bob. Thank you very much. Canfield in that 2 spot. Watching center, guys. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Wah, wah. With less than 10 drivers, less than 10, less than 10, less than 5. Kyle Ash on top. Hardy and Rowe still going at it. It's going to be a race to the line. Rowe gets it wrong. Hardy going to seal the deal for the top 3. Everyone's going to be done. When you cross our finish line, Bob, I got you at the line. You are done. Rowe, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Again, if you borrowed a transponder from me, bring them all back. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 13. 21.5, lock timing. A main event, you are up next. I will need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 13 at least. 21-5, lock timing, a main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. I am
Mike
looking
Caller.
for one volunteer
Luke
marshal,
Hastings.
please. One.
Mike Hastings. Kyle Pendley. Jerry Price.
Volunteer marshal.
Jace Hastings. Joe Brooks.
It's going to be
James C.
Kyle Pendley on the 10, Caller on the 9, Price on the 8. Hastings
Chris Rowan.
on the 7,
Sean Horton.
Mike Hastings on the 6, Sean Horton on the 5, Joe Brooks on the 4, James C. on the 3, Chris Burrow on the 2, Jace Hastings on the pole.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And Horton will be last one by the start-finish line. Watch out, Brooks.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Jace Hastings on the 1, Chris Burrow on the 2, James C. on the 3, Joe Brooks on the 4,
30 seconds to
Sean
the start of the
Horton
race.
on the 5, Mike Hastings on the 6, Luke Hastings on the 7, Jerry Price on the 8, Mike Caller on the 9, Kyle Pendley on the 10. Get our cars lined up, gentlemen.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And lady.
Less than 5.
All right, 21-5, lock timing. You kids know the deal. Make it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. We are locked and loaded. Jace Hastings going to be leading us out. Row in the 2. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in the center. It is. Watch coming in front straight away. Clear. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Clean it up. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Out front is going to be Jace Hastings leading out. Mike Hastings in the 2 spot. Row in the 3. Luke in the 4. Caller in the 5. Hastings puts it upside down. Here comes Rowe. That'll be your battle going on for 2nd and 3rd. Watch it off the end of the short jump. It is clear. Nicely done, Chris. Thank you very much. Watching the double-double section. Watching the double-double section. It is clear. That'll be leader will be there, James and Kyle. Please hold your line. Jace Hastings leading out. Coming down the front straightaway. In that 2 spot is going to be Mike and Chris in the 2nd and 3rd. And it looks like Luke and Joe Brooks going at it. That's Marshall in the center. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Watch come on in front straightaway. Thank you, Josh. Watch out, come on in front straightaway. Good checkup, Jeree. Watch it in center. Nicely done. Let's play nicely in the back, guys. So back out up front is still going to be Jace Hastings. Chris Rowe now into the 2. Mike Hastings into the 3. Brooks into the 4. Watch come on in front straightaway. Luke in the 5. Horton in the 6. Caller in the 7. Pendley in the 8. Looks like Price in the 9. Watch coming into the whoops. Watch coming into the whoops. That was Vroe, Hastings, and Brooks all getting into it. That is your own battle, gentlemen. Let's make it clean. Hastings, Brooks, and Vroe. Watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. Hastings back into the 2. Brooks now into the 3. Luke going to be in the 4. Watch it coming on front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. Your leader down the front straightaway. That is going to be Jace Hastings off the end of the straightaway. Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in the center. Watch in center double. It is clear. Watch it in front of timing and scoring. It is clear. Race 13 on deck. Jace Hastings is going to be leading out. Joe Brooks now moving into the 2. Luke Hastings into 3. That'll be your battle right there, coming over the big wall of dirt. That is Joe Brooks and Luke going at it. Make your passes clean, Luke. Nicely done. Good job, Joe. Good job, good job. So second, third, fourth. By timing and scoring, Brooks gets it sideways. Bro gets it sideways, and here comes, that is the leader over there, Sean. Please hold your line. Chris got the leader behind you. You guys are in your own battle. Jace, you got a good sizable lead on second. Do not force any issues if you do not have to. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Horton and Brooks going at it through the center double section. Horton looks the inside on Brooks. Jace leading out, coming by timing and scoring down the front straightaway. Horton gets it wrong. Brooks now back into the top three. Luke now going to be in the top two. Joe Brooks going to be in the three. Joe, you got leader knocking on your back door. You know what to do. Good job, and game on. So Jace leading out. Brooks in the three. Luke going to be in the two. Horton, C, Hastings, Rowe, Caller, Penley, Price. Jace down the front straightaway with 4 minutes in. Now C moving up into the top four. He's setting his sights on Luke. Luke gets it wrong. C gets it wrong. That's your battle for third and fourth. Luke gets it wrong coming into the whoop. C not able to capitalize. Mike not able to capitalize. And here comes Caller and Horton. Crow puts it upside down. Mike Hastings puts it upside down. Horton looks the inside on Caller. Watch coming on front straightaway. Luke gets it sideways. Here comes James C. So that's third, fourth, fifth, and sixth off the end of the straightaway. Luke pushes it wide. James back to the inside. James C. now picks up into the top three, working into the wall of dirt. Brooks still going to be in that top two with less than 10. They are going to get by for one more. And it's going to be a run to the line. There is Brooks, C, and Horton with time expiring. That is, you are called at the line. Luke Hastings, you are done. Brooks shorts it up, coming on the back jump section. 3-car dance coming in the double section. Horton goes around the outside. He's going to pull into the top two. Brooks going to be in the three. C in the four coming through the back jump section. Brooks gets it wrong. C goes to the inside. Brooks going to drop it to the top four. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. That concludes race number 13, race number 14, 17.5 lock timing. A-main event, you are up next. Hastings, Horton, C, Brooks, Hastings, Caller, Bro, Penley, Hastings, Price. Thank you, sir. You guys have a good time today? Awesome. Thanks for coming out, guys. Drivers from race number 13, I need you all back on the track unless you were going back-to-back, which I believe one of the Hastings is going back-to-back, and Horton's going back-to-back. So I need all 8 of those drivers back on the track. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. Race number 14.
Black Stallion.
17.5 lock timing. A main event. Let's not break them off. Warm up, kids.
Golden
Marshall
Davis.
to your
Brooks
spots,
Canfield.
please. Marshall to your spot.
Josh Hardy. Jace
Sean
Hastings.
Horton on the pole. Jace Hastings
Sean Horton.
on the 9. Horton on the 10. Hastings on the 9. Phil Gibson on the
Brandon
8.
Bennett.
Brandon Bennett on the 7. Colton Davis on the 6. Mitchell Berkey on the 5. Josh Hardy on the 4. Paul Weir on the 3. Logan Meyer on the 2. Canfield on the pole. With that being said, watch come on the front straightaway. Slow coming on the front straightaway. Slow coming on the front straightaway. Paul Weir, you are last one to line up your car. No more laps. Marshals to your spots, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm going to need 1 volunteer corner marshal coming on the front straightaway. 1 volunteer corner marshal coming on the front straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
21.5 A-main drivers, thank you so much for being out there. Great race out of y'all. Got all my marshalling spots covered. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. It's sound of the tone.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Canfield leading us out. Horton in the 2. Weir in the 3. Looks like Berkey, Hardy, Gibson, Davis. Somebody gets it wrong in the center. That was Gibson getting it wrong. Watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. Paul Weir going to find his way up into the top 2 with Hardy in the 3. Berkey, Davis, Meyer. Watch coming in center double-double. Watch back double-double section. It is clear. Horton gets it wrong. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Marshall in double-double. Marshall in double-double. Thank you, Mr. Breaux. Leader on deck is going to be Brooks Canfield. Hardy, Weir, Meyer, Hastings. Looks like Weir doing a swerve and Urban. Meyer looking high, looking low, trying to find a way to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. Brooks Canfield leading out. Hardy in that 2 spot. Weir in the 3. Meyer, Hastings in the 4. Then it's going to be Davis, Berkey, Bennett, Gibson, and Horton. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Race number 15. 2-wheel drive, expert stock, A, main event. You are up next. 3-car dance, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, by timing scoring. Down the back straightaway they go. Meyer shorts it, drops off of Hardy and Weir. Weir looking to the inside on Hardy, pushes it sideways, has to go single, single. Watch in the center, nicely done, Mr. Hastings, thank you very much. Leader on deck, gonna be the purple and magenta of Canfield. Hardy, Weir, and Meyer. Meyer gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway. That's going to move Hastings now into the top 4. Watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you very much, Phil. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. It is clear. Leader on deck, Brooks Canfield, trying to assert his dominance. Weir in the 2. Hardy now dropping it to the 3. Hastings puts it upside down. Meyer now back into the 4. Hastings to drop it to the 5. Berkey in the 6. Bennett in the 7. Davis in the 8. Bennett gets it wrong. No harm, no foul. Marshall out front, Mr. Hastings. Watching center double-double. Marshall in center double-double. Clear. That was Weir putting upside down. That's going to drop him way down the pack. Watch coming front straightaway. Nicely done, Drury. Watch out behind you, Drury. Nowhere for Paul to go on that one. So now it is still going to be Brooks Canfield leading out. Marshall in center double-double. Thank you, Mr. Breaux. Canfield on top. Ooh, that'll be second working there. Mr. Horton, please hold your line. Hardy in the 2. Hastings in the 3. Meyer in the 4. We're going to drop it to the 5. Bennett in the 6. Watching center double-double. Watch center double-double. It is clear. Thank you very much, Hastings and Breaux. Brooks Canfield leading out. Down the front straightaway he goes. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. In that 2 spot, Josh Hardy. He puts it upside down. Hastings. Now Logan Meyer in the 3. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Breaux. Thank you, Brandon. Good job. And game on. That will be Horton and Davis going at it. Hardy by timing and scoring. There's Meyer by timing and scoring. Hastings down the back straightaway. That is 4th working me there. Phil, please hold your line. We're going to be in the top 5. Going just a bit wide off the end of the straightaway. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch coming front straightaway. Bennett and Berkey going at it. 6 and 7 off the end of the straightaway. Leader still going to be Brooks Canfield. Double in for the driver's stand. In that 2 spot, going to be Hardy. Double coming in for the driver's stand. Meyer now working up on the back door of Hardy. Down the front straightaway, there you go. Horton, that is 3rd right in front of you. Please hold your line. Brandon, you got 2nd and 3rd. Actually, not yet. That is a battle between you and Berkey. Watch in center. It is clear. Hardy and Meyer going at it, coming into the first bull turn, coming through the second bull turn with under 20 to go. They'll get by for 1 more lap, and it's going to be a run to the line with less than 15. Hardy and Meyer going at it. Canfield leading out. Watch coming front straightaway. Hardy in that 2 spot. Meyer in the 3 with less than 10. Time has expired. Canfield taking it tone to tone. You are done. Marshall out front. Marshall out front, please. Need a Marshall out front. Thank you. That's okay. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Taking the win, Canfield taking the win. Hardy in the 2. Meyer in the 3. Hastings, Weir, Horton, Bennett, Gibson, Berkey, Davis. Rounding out my top 10. Drivers from race number 14, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you all back out on the track. The corner marshal as needed. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I only have one guy going back-to-back, so I should have every marshal spot covered. All right, let's go ahead and roll him out. Check him in. It's going to be Chase Boyd on the pole. Willie Smith on the 2. KC on the 3.
Dylan Dodge.
Mitchell on the 4.
Hero
Crone on the
Nikki.
5.
Matt
Day
Mitchell.
on the 6.
Beanger
Dodge
Dundat.
on the 7. Nakaya on the 8. Canfield and Calvario rounding out my 9 and 10.
Brooks Canfield. John Calvario.
Calvario, last one by start-finish line. No more laps. Go get our cars lined up. Two-wheel drive, expert stop.
1 minute to the start of the race.
10-car dance. Once again, what am I? Am I like talking to myself? Apparently.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, two-wheel drive, expert stock, a main event.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't need to tell you, you guys are experts, hence the name. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's have a good race, gentlemen, at
Less than
the
5.
sound of the tone. Boyd leading us. Oh, let's do a restart on that one, gentlemen. Language on the stand, please. All right. Two-wheel drive expert stock at the sound of the tone. Nice, nice, nice. That's the way two-wheel drive expert stock is supposed to be. Boy, going to be leading us out. The deal in the 2, Mitchell in the 3, Crone in the 4, C in the 5. Nakaya in the 6, Canfield, Calvario, Dodge, and Day going to be leading us out. Chase Boyd. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Mitchell puts it upside down. Berkey right there to get him. Thank you, Mitchell. Watch center double-double. It is. Watch come on front straightaway. Clear. Nicely done, Sean. Out front, it is going to be Chase Boyd leading us out. Watch come on front straightaway. Clear. Willie Smith in the 2. Mitchell, C, Nakaya, Crone, Day, Canfield, Dodge, Calvario, Chase Boyd live and kicking. Got it dialed in. Coming through the center double-double. He gets it wrong. Smith not able to capitalize. Coming by timing, scoring, pushes it wide. Down front straightaway. Grabs a fistful of throttle out of his associated R1 powered ride. To the center double. Coming into the jump section. Big wall of jump. 130 in, 330 to go. It is Boyd, Smith, C, Mitchell, Nakaya. C gets it wrong in the center. Gibson right there to get him. 145 in, 315 to go. Watch coming on front straightaway. Nakaya gets it wrong. Horton right there to get him. Crone around the outside. Crone's going to pick up a spot. He's going to fall into the top 5. Year leader, Chase Boyd, off the end of the straightaway, working his way through some back markers. Coming up on Nakaya and Day next. Nicely done, Hero. That'll be leader working with you next. Y'all know what to do. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand. It is clear. Chase Boyd leading out. Nicely done. Down the front straightaway. Willie Smith down the front straightaway. Canfield gets it wrong. Still sitting in that top 10. C in the 3. Now Mitchell dropping it to the 4. C going to pop up into the 3. C in the 4. C in the 3. Mitchell in the 4. Boyd down the front straightaway he goes. Day in the 5. Nakaya. Crone, Dodge, Calvario, Canfield going to be your top 10. Race number 16, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming at you next, Chase Boyd leading out with 245 in. Watch in center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double, guys. Watch center double-double. 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 Nicely done, Logan. It's going to be Chase Boyd leading out. Willie Smith in that 2 spot. Pick up Boyd right now. Working his way through the center double-double. Watch center double, guys. Watch center double-double. Thank you, Phil. Oh, Boyd gets it upside down. Smith not anywhere close. Oh, that was Mitchell getting upside down. Sorry. Too many blue cars out there. Boyd off the end of the straightaway through the backside double. Double. Coming into the whoop section right about meow. 330 in, 130 to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in the center. It is clear. Boyd on top, working his way by timing, scoring down the front straightaway. Willie Smith working his way through the center section. Coming up on Nakaya, nicely done, Hero. Thank you very much. Caden C in that 3 spot, working his way off the end of the straightaway right now. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch center double, Marshall in the center double. That is your spot, Mr. Hastings. Watch in center, it is clear. Watch in center, guys. Thank you, Paul. Chase Boyd leading out. Watch in center double. Boyd getting it wrong in the center. Hastings right there to get him. Good job, Jace. Thank you very much. Willie Smith in the 2. Watch coming out of the whoops. It is clear. C put it upside down. Mitchell gonna battle it back into the top 4. C getting it wrong in the bowl turn. That'll be second in front of you, Caden. Coming down the front straightaway. Caden C in the 3. Mac Mitchell in the 4. Nakaya in the 5. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center, guys. Thank you, Brandon. Good job, Dylan. We'll need several volunteer quarter marshals after this race. I got a couple of guys going back to back with time winding out. That is time. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Nakaya, you're done. Dodge, you're done. Calvario, you are done. Crone, you're done. Canfield, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Watch coming on front straightaway. Smith, Day, C, and that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Two-wheel drive, modified. You are up next. Two-wheel mod, you are up next.
Yeah, it's been getting better, man. I was on brand new medium.
All right, drivers from that last race, let's get in a marshalling spot so we can get this evening over. Modified two-wheel drive buggy. Amen, coming at you, the bad boys of RC. Marshals to your spots, please. I need one at 3. I need one. Day, are you going down to that corner down there? Okay, thank you, sir. Chase, are you going to 3, Chase, or Colton? One of you guys? Colton, are you guys marshaling, or are you just hanging out as track groupies? Track groupies, okay. All right, I think we got our marshals where they need to be. Washington, you're staying at 3, right? So let's get them checked in, guys.
Scott Spear. Jacinth Alawas. Aaron Brown.
God, for a minute there, I thought
Orange.
a car was
Dylan
broken,
Dodge.
but it was just
Zach Boyd.
Justin
Matt Mitchell.
Bialowicz, your
City.
TQ today.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jim
With
Sylvie.
the B7 Traxxas. Listen to that thing go. Nobody's going to not know you're coming.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
He's won with a Bandit before. Let's see if he can do it with his new Traxxas. All right, everybody's checked in, but Randy Locken, I think he's gone. So let's have Richard be the last one across the line. Let's get him lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Spear in the 2, Noya in the 3, Brown in the 4, Mitchell in the 5, Leffler in the 6, Lake 7, Silve 8, Sanchez 9, Dylan Dodge 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we got our marshals where they need to be, waiting on Lake there to get set up. Once he's in there, we're going to fire this one off. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, they're off. Bialowicz holding on in that early corner there. Keep it clean in the back, guys. Great job, everybody. Watching the center, watching the center. Clear, watching the whoops there, watching that. I don't know what we're calling it yet, but I will as we get through this. All right, Bialowicz in the all-orange B7 in the center of the track. Then he's got Spear in tow. Brown right behind him. Then you got Noya in the pretty in pink. You know where Noya's at every time on that track as he heads down that straight into the back there. Brown up to that 2. Spear's going to fall to that 3. Then you got Noya, Silve, and Jimmy left with Richard Lake in tow. Mac Mitchell, Sanchez, Dylan. So Bialowicz in the all-orange down the straight. Brown in the 2. The only difference is one's a B7, one's an X-ray. Bialowicz in the B7, Brown in the X-ray, in the center of the track, getting ready to come in front of the RD stand, headed down to the straight. Brown in tow, Bialowicz down, Spear in the 3, Noya in the 4. Here comes Jimmy left in that 5, Mac Mitchell in the 6, Silve in the 7, Lake in the 9, Sanchez in the 8. Bialowicz getting it wrong, going onto the straight. That's going to allow Brown to get out front. Let's see if he can hold off Justin. As they hit into the back of the track, into the center, coming into the wall. Brown over the wall, Bialowicz over the wall, into the center. They got a car in the center. They both dodge him. Great job as they come in front of me. 2 orange cars down the straight of the track. X-ray out front, B7 in tow. Whoa. RD stand under fire from a cars. So you got Brown, Bialowicz, Spear, your running order. Spear slowly gaining as Brown tries to work his way down the straight. Gets a little wonky, manages to hold on. They go down the straight. 1 and 2. Here comes Spear down the straight. Where's Noya? Here he comes. Here comes Jimmy left. So your lead right now, your leader separated by 4.3 seconds. All right, Brown gets it right. Noya, Bialowicz gets it wrong. The gap was half a second. Bialowicz getting it wrong, going on the straight. That's going to put Spear in the 2. Bialowicz going to fall to that 3. Noya's going to hold in the 4, but he's going to be right behind Bialis with 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Leffler in the 5, Lake up to the 6, Mitchell in the 7, Silva 8, Sanchez 9, Dylan Dodge 10. Matt getting it wrong on the straight. That's your 6th place driver right now. Brown holding on to that 1st place lead. I can hear Bialis every time he comes around. I know where he's at on the track at all times now. That's your leader coming through, guys, in the all-orange X-ray. Thank you, Mitchell. And then you got your 2nd place guy coming through, Spear. All right. Mitchell, you're going to have Spear behind you. Brown, Spear, Bialis, your running order. Woo. That thing is loud. I can't get it out of my mind. 1:30 to go, guys. Brown, Spear, Bialis, Noya, left, Silve. Your top 5 right now. Bialis, what are you doing? Bialis self-destructing. Brown in the 1, Spear in the 2. All right, well, your running order right now, Brown in the lead. Well, where he's at, though, he's down the straight. Where's Spear? Spear's down the straight. You got Silve in the middle. Good move, Jim, as usual. So your race right now with 50 seconds to go. Brown in the all-orange X-ray. Here comes Spear in the B7. Working his way in that cockeyed quad thing. Brown down the straight. Spear down the straight. The gap, 2.4. As that's your only race right now between those 2 guys with 30 seconds to go. Brown gonna hold on. He's been stressing all day about his tires. 20 seconds to go, guys. 20 seconds to go. Spear gets it wrong. Everybody's spread out now. Brown's got to hold on for 20 seconds. He's going to end up winning this one. Spear in the 2, Noya in the 3, Leffler in the 4. Noya pulling a whole kinds of trigger down that straight. 5 seconds to go, guys. 5 seconds to go. Watch going on the straight. Clear. And that is a race. Brown, you're still going. Oh, nope, caught you at the line. Aaron Brown's going to win this. Spear, once you cross that line, you guys are done. Spear in the 2, Noya in the 3, left in the 4, Silve 5, Mitchell 6. Sanchez, Lake, Dodge, rounding out your field, and that is a race. Marshals, please pick up your blowers. Shouldn't need any marshals for this next race.
Brian, can you hand me my car, please? Drivers from race number 16, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 16, need you guys back on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Race number 17 on deck. 17.5, lock timing. Watch it in the front side triple. Watch front side triple.
Bob Goodwill.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Jace Hastings. Mitchell Berkey. Brandon Bennett. 1 minute to the start of the race. James Maxwell.
Mike Sora on the pole. Mitchell Berkey on the 2. Jace Hastings on the 3. Goodwill on the 4, Hardy on the 5,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Bennett on the 7, Stacker on the 8, Maxwell on the 9, Hastings on the 10. Watch the front straightaway, not the appropriate
30
place
seconds to the start of the race.
Car. Just gonna throw that one out there. Watch coming front straightaway. No more laps. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. No more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Please.
Less than 5. John Calverio. Mike Sora.
Maxwell and Hastings, you guys can move forward if Stacker is not here. We are cleared for takeoff. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Final 2 races of the day. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out at the sound of the tone. Sora leading us out. Berkey in the 2. Let's play nicely, kids. Sora, Berkey, Hastings. Snow Globe. Maxwell, Hardy, Calvario, Bennett, and Hastings. Race number 17 on track. Race number 18, four-wheel drive expert coming to patch you next. Four-wheel expert coming to patch you next. Watching center, guys. It is Mitchell Berkey leading us out. Sora in the 2. Hastings, Goodwill, Maxwell, Calvario. Gonna be your front runners today. It is Mitchell Berkey leading out. Mike Sora in the 2. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Hastings, Calvario, Hardy, Goodwill. Going to be your front runners going down the front straightaway. Goodwill puts upside down. Marshall himself out with 1 minute and 4 to go. Mitchell Berkey got Sora knocking on his back door. Top 2 doing a little bit of breakaway. Hastings, Calvario, and Hardy. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Through this intersection of the track they go. Watching from the driver's stand, it is clear. Bennett and Goodwill going to be going at it. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. You're watching race number 17, race number 18. Four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. It is Mitchell Berkey leading out. Mike Sora in that 2 spot. Watch coming in front straightaway. Berkey put it upside down. That'll be leader and second right in front of you there, Bob. Nicely done. Good job, sir. Watch coming in front straightaway. Calvario and Hastings going at it. That's 3rd and 4th going up the hill, going down the hill, coming into the back. Double section in front of the driver's stand. Bennett and Maxwell are going to be going at it for the 7 and 8. So 1st and 2nd working in front of the driver's stand. Down the front straightaway they go. That is your leader and 2nd place car. Watch out behind you, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Good job, sir. Maxwell and Bennett coming to the great wall of dirt. Maxwell and Bennett grab a fistful of throttle. They got leader and 2nd in front of you there. Luke, please hold your line. Right in front of you. That'll be 2nd right behind you there, Luke. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Good job. Good, sir. Mitchell Berkey leading us out. Mike Sora in the 2. In that 3 spot. Watch in center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Clear. Nicely done, Mr. Washington. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. That'll be 2nd. Work with you there. Jace and Sora going at it for 2nd and 3rd. Mike, you got 2nd and 3rd behind you. You know what to do. Good job. Or Bob, I should say. 2nd and 3rd behind you. Sorry about that. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Mitchell Berkey leading out. Down the front straightaway he goes. Mike Sora in the 2. Jace Hastings in the 3. Now Calvario moving up into the 2. Sora into the 3. Hastings into the 4. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Berkey hooks up a pipe. And then Calvario spins Sora around. No harm, no foul. Gets settled back in line, but that's going to move Hastings now up into the top 2. Sora back to the inside on Jace. You'll have 2nd and 3rd working with you there, Luke. Please hold your line. And then somebody does a tomahawk. Luckily, it wasn't a radio. At least I got a laugh out of that one. Under 50 to go, drivers. Under 50 to go. Mitchell Berkey leading us out. Mike Sora, unfortunately, going to take a knee for the main. Jace Hastings in the 2. Calvario in the 3. Hardy now going to move up into the 4. Bennett in the 5. Luke Hastings, Maxwell Goodwill. Going to be running, watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watching from the driver's stand with under 30 to go, guys. Under 30 to go. You're watching race number 17. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. Watch it in the back bull turn. It is clear. Berkey put it upside down. Hastings now gonna assert his dominance. Looks to the inside. You gotta wait, buddy. You gotta wait. And go. Good job. It's gonna be a run to the line, and they're gonna go by for another. Berkey and Hastings going at it. Coming down the front straightaway. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Berkey puts up it sideways. Running it to the line, coming in the back triple section they go. Berkey and Hastings. That is a race. I'll stop. Berkey going to take the win. Hastings in the 2, Hardy in the 3. Race number 18. Wrapping up race number 18. Four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Four-wheel expert coming at you next. Drivers from race number 17, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you all back on the track. Quarter marshal should have 7 marshals on the track. I will need probably 2 volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. So your cars on the track. Marshals to your spots, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert. Coming at you. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Looking forward to seeing you all back for 2025 Desert Classic. Again, Wednesday is official pit setup day. Thursday will be your seating round. Starting at 3 o'clock.
Brad Crow.
Spec drivers, make sure you got those gears out of your car. So they are getting teched. With that, no more laps. Get our cars lined up. Chase Boyd on the pole. Diego Bettenker on the 2. Hiro Nakaya on the 3.
Chase Boyd.
Gibson on the 4. Crone on the 5. Sanchez on the 6. Logan Meyer on the 7. Goodwill on the 8. Akers on the 9. Mitchell not making the call on this. Final race of the day. Again, huge thanks to my volunteers for being out there. You guys have rocked it all day. Greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drivers ready, marshals ready at the sound of the tone. We are locked and loaded. Bettenker looks to the inside early on. Boyd grabs a fistful of throttle, ekes it out. Boyd, Bettenker, and Nakaya. Nakaya does the front endo. Crone going to find its way into the top 3. Sanchez in the 4. Clean it up in the backside. Clean it up in the backside, guys. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Leader second and third. Doing a breakaway. Boyd, Bettenker, Crone, Meyer, Nakaya. Bettenker getting it wrong. Thank you, Mitchell. Good job. Chase Boyd. Dangerous when he gets out front. Gone. Straightaway and a half lead on Bettenker. Who's got a straightaway on Crone? Who's got a straightaway on Meyer and Nakaya? 4th and 5th. Nakaya looking to the inside on Meyer into braking. Sanchez in the 5. Gibson and Goodwill. Rounding out my top 8 with a minute in, 4 to go. Watching center, guys. Sanchez getting it wrong. That's going to move Goodwill now up a spot. Chase Boyd leading out, working his way through the on-road section, left-right section. Triple down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be Diego Bettenker rocking the orange and yellow. Brad Crone in that 3 spot. Nakaya in the 4, Logan Meyer in the 5. Watch double-double section, guys. Watch double-double, watch double-double. Double-double's clear. Thank you, Bob. Good job. Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Coming up on Sanchez will be Bettenker. Under braking. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Meyer and Nakaya. Nakaya doing his best to do a saw-off. Doesn't quite seal the deal on that one. Lives another day. Watching center double-double. Clear. Meyer getting it wrong. Nakaya now going to challenge back for the 4 and 5. Brad Crone rocking the clean air in the 3. He's got to be happy with that. Boyd down the front straightaway. Bettenker working his way down the front straightaway. And it's Crone, Meyer, Nakaya, Gibson, Goodwill, Sanchez going to round out my top 8. Nakaya and Meyer going at it for 4 and 5. Coming in front of timing, scoring through the backside, triple down the front straightaway. Chase Boyd in another zip code. He is checked out and gone. No deposit, no refund. He is dialed. 250 in, 210 to go. Down the front straightaway he goes. Bettenker in the 2 spot. Crone in the 3. Meyer and Nakaya still going at it off the end of the straightaway. Watch center section, watch center section, watch center section. It is clear. Nakaya getting it wrong, going to drop off the back door of Logan Meyer through the double-double section. Meyer getting it wrong in the double-double. Nakaya not anywhere close enough to capitalize. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Chase Boyd leading out, doing the double-double single. With ease through the center section, coming by timing, scoring for another lap around the block. 17-7 to say he's got it dialed, hooks up a pipe, no harm, no foul. 18-5 out of Bettenker. Brad Crone in the 3 with a 19-5. Meyer and Nakaya going at it. Still for that 4 and 5. Phil, you got leader coming up on you. You know what to do. With a minute 20 to go. Drivers, minute 20 to go. And if you have a tab inside the store, that should have well been taken care of by now. You don't want the panda coming after you. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch coming in front straightaway. It is clear. With 45 seconds left to go. Drivers, 45 seconds left to go. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. With under 30 to go, Boyd looking to assert his dominance with almost a lap on the field, and Boyd goes tripod, loses a wheel with 25 seconds to go, and all Kevin Boyd can do is put his hands in the air. He's still got a good sizable lead with under 15 to go, under 15 to go. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Diego Bettenker in the 2. Watch going front straightaway, less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5, Boyd will wisely stop, and that is a race. Good, smart move, Chase. You are done. Waiting on everyone else, waiting on everyone else. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Crone, you're done. Bettenker, you're done. Nakaya, you're done. Sanchez, Meyer, Goodwill, you are all done, and that is a race. Marshals, don't worry about blowing off the track. That does conclude our race program today. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. I sincerely hope you all had a fun time. We'll look forward to seeing you guys at your 2025 Desert Classic. Good job, Willie.